Alright guys, YouTubers, trying to upgrade a laptop computer to Windows 10, but what I'm doing is I'm replacing the hard drive with a solid state drive. Um, Basically, I'm taking the hard drive out and I'm gonna slap the solid state drive in because I don't have time to go out to the store and buy a data transfer cable and all that other crazy stuff. So what I did was went to the website, the Microsoft website here, and go down to where it says need to create a USB or DVD ISO, and then what you do is you go to your computer and you uh, plug in a USB drive to your computer. Alright, so basically, after you've taken the USB drive and you downloaded Windows 10 from the Microsoft website to the USB drive to make it bootable to the USB drive, what I did was I took my hard drive out of my laptop here, and I installed a this Samsung SSD 850 Evo into this laptop. I put in the I went into the BIOS settings and basically set it up to boot from USB. Once I plug my Windows 10 USB bootable USB into the computer, I made sure the computer was turned off first, and I made sure I put the new SSD into the laptop. And then when I booted up, it gave me the option. I believe it did. It gave me the option to boot from USB. And then once I did that, it detected that I already had Windows 10 on the laptop, so it allowed me to pick the previous Windows 10 installation that I had on there. And I'm at this point of the boot up cycle. I don't know if you can see that at home, but I'm gonna click upgrade, install Windows, and keep file settings and applications. And I plan on keeping all my files. Yeah, it says this option is only available when a supported version of Windows is already running on the computer. So I plan on doing that uh, and see what happens, because it's a new solid state drive and this is the first time I'm doing anything crazy like this. So we'll see what happens. And so I picked the selection that I told you I was going to pick, upgrade, and it says compatibility report. The computer started using the Windows installation media. Remove the installation media and restart your computer so the Windows starts normally. Then insert the installation media and restart the upgrade. Do not select custom advanced to perform an upgrade. Custom advanced installs a new copy of Windows and deletes your programs and settings. So don't do that. All right, hold on. We're going to do this and try to see what happens. So I took the thumb drive, bootable thumb drive out, and I did a hard reset, um, just to see. It says restart the computer, but it doesn't give you an option to restart. It says install Windows. I didn't want to take any chances, so I just hard cycled the laptop. It's starting back up. I had already took out the USB when it said to, so we'll see what happens. And so if you did what I did, I get this beep and it says no boot sector on the internal hard drive, no bootable devices, strike F1 to reboot, F2 for setup utility, F5 to run onboard diagnosis. I'm just gonna reboot. Well, won't let me do that. So let's go to F2. Okay. I'm back at the BIOS. I'm gonna take around with this and see what happens. All right, so I'm back at the boot screen. We'll see what happens after this. Previous times being on the screen, I've been here for about a few minutes, so we'll wait here. All I did was verified my BIOS settings that it was going to boot to the USB, and then I exited out and it restarted itself. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so it's booting up again. My USB over there is flashing, so I know it's reading from the USB. We'll see what happens. This is I don't know. I try not to wait to the last second to upgrade this laptop, but just, being busy and the powers that be, hey, better late than never. So I'm back at this screen again, and I'm gonna go through the steps and talk. It's talking about basically the language, time, and all that stuff. It's pretty much the same as it was before. So I'm gonna go ahead and click next, and I'm gonna click install now. So I'm back at the screen that I was originally at before I tried to restart. So I'm just gonna click install now. So basically it's saying setup is starting, and a little bit more about the background about why I waited till the last second. Just my solid state drive just came in, been busy, so on and so forth, etc., etc. So crunch time, because Windows is not going to be free after the 29th of this month, so I figured I went ahead and just put a new solid state in there and upgrade to Windows 10 before the deadline. We'll see what happens. And it says if you're reinstalling Windows, select I don't have a product key. Your copy of Windows will be automatically activated later. So I clicked on I don't have a product key. I already have Windows 10 Pro on here, so I'm going to click next. Alright, you should get to this screen that you accept the Microsoft license agreement. I click next. Alright, I'm back at this screen again, so this is the second time being at this screen. I'm going to figure out what select or pick, and I'll get back with you. Okay, so since this is a new SSD, I don't know what I was thinking. Go ahead and click custom when it gives you the option, unless you want to try some kind of crazy way of keeping all your files and folders and stuff. All I did was I put all my files and stuff on my external hard drive. So I got an external hard drive that's separate, and once I get my OS going, I'll just drag and drop them back on there. That's it. So I'm gonna select this one, and I'm gonna select next. Alright, and now it's copying all the files over. So I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Trying to keep files and stuff. It just kept going through a loop. Getting back to the custom screen and the upgrade screen. So instead of choosing upgrade, just go ahead and choose custom, and it'll install, and we'll be back to see the end result. So basically I just put the end state on a separate video, part 2 of this, and because there's already 8 minutes and 34 seconds on this video, so I'll just go ahead and put the end result on part 2.